Hi there everyone, Rachel here and welcome to ICAO Test Tips Lesson 2. So let's get started and see what we're going to cover today. Okay. So how to give your answers in a clear and concise way, which of course is extremely important. Don't include complex vocabulary and grammar you don't know how to use. Okay? You don't want to confuse your examiner or yourself. Use the vocabulary and grammar you know, and if you feel confident, then try complex structures. You might even be able to get a higher ICAO test score if you are able to use those complex structures correctly. So today we're going to look at the present simple tense to talk about the facts. So here's a timeline with past, now and future, and we're focusing on now. So for present simple, we have the subject plus the verb plus the end of sentence or object. So it's I, you, we, they, plus the verb in infinitive, plus sentence completion, or he, she, it, plus the verb with S or ES on the end and the sentence completion. The verb to be, using the word verb to be, is I am, or he, she, it is, or you, we, they are, plus sentence completion. So let's move on and get some practice. So what can you tell me about the photo? So first of all, we're going to go through the vocabulary, and this is a runway excursion. We have investigators, emergency slides, long grass, and the first sentence we have here is, I believe it is a runway excursion. I believe. So present simple, I, verb believe, I believe it is a runway excursion. I see 2 emergency slides. I see 2 emergency slides. The investigators here and possibly here on the left, so the investigators on the left seem bored, don't they? They're kind of looking at the ground and looking at the other aircraft. So the investigators on the left seem bored. So that's an example of using the present simple to talk about the facts you can see in a photo. Now let's look at present continuous tense to say what is happening now. So I've got an arrow across the timeline here, meaning that it's continuing. So we have the subject plus the verb to be plus ing plus the end of the sentence. Okay, so I am plus the verb ing plus the object, you are, we are, they are, verb ing plus the object, he, she, it is, plus the verb ing and the object, or the completion of the sentence. So let's have a look at the example we've got here. So this photo shows freezing weather conditions. What can you tell me about the photo? So we have the apron, de-icing trucks, and de-icing fluid, okay, which is coming out of this hose here. So here's some examples. The workers are de-icing the aircraft. The workers are de-icing the aircraft. They are spraying de-icing fluid. They are spraying de-icing fluid. The aircraft is waiting to depart. The aircraft is waiting to depart. And obviously it can't depart until all the ice has melted, all right? So they might be there for quite a while. Let's move on to the next slide. Present perfect tense, to say what has just recently happened. Again, it's affirmative only, this example. We have the timeline, so it's something that started in the past and it's just finished. Okay, so again, we have the subject plus has or have plus the verb or end of sentence. So are, you, we, they have past participle. He, she, it has past participle. So for example, I have finished. He, she, it has finished. Let's see the example I've got for you on the next slide. So this is a ditching photograph. The sea, rescue boats, and a life raft. Rescue boats have arrived. It looks like most passengers have evacuated the aircraft, because the aircraft is actually under the water now. So it looks like most passengers have evacuated the aircraft. I think everyone has survived. So in this example sentence, I'm giving my opinion. I think everyone has survived. Right, so that's it for the ICAO Test Tips Lesson 2, and I want you to stand by for Lesson 3. You're also going to learn about a limited time special offer coming very soon, so make sure you stay tuned to the Practice ICAO English Facebook page and group and check your email regularly. I don't want you to miss out. So thanks everyone for joining, and please practice, practice, practice. Watch this video as many times as you like until you feel confident that you can express yourself well. All right, so Rachel tuning out, and I'll see you again for Lesson 3.